The bailiffs are called in to confiscate possessions. They'll be used as compensation for not paying maintenance to his children. Under Russian law, when a couple separate or divorce, the father must pay alimony. But statistics show that 1 in 5 men are either not paying enough or not paying at all. The Federal Bailiff Service says it is seeing increases in the number of alimony evader cases year on year.
Nowadays, there's a criminal responsibility for evading alimonies, but it's extremely difficult to prosecute a person due to a very complicated procedure. And if he's finally charged, the punishment will not be tough.
The actual amount to be paid by a father is set by the courts based on his official annual wage, but a small minority are presenting documents based on what's called their black salary, a fraction of what they actually earn in reality. And of course that hits their child or their children the hardest. They receive less.
Olga looks after her 10-year-old daughter Masha as best she can. She works and relies on her parents too, all to ensure Masha receives extra singing and English lessons. Sweeteners for what Olga says is a tough life.
We try not to despair, but you have to understand it's all relative. Some women live in conditions which are far worse than mine. We live in Moscow with so many opportunities to find a job.
But it's not all black and white. This man says he wants to pay, but not until his former partner allows him to see their baby.
I'm not confident that if I give her the money, she would let me love and play with the baby. If the bailiffs force me to pay the money, they'll have to force my wife to let me meet with my child.
It's a widespread problem, muddied by mistrust between former partners. But in the middle of this tug-of-war over money are 3.3 million Russian children. The Federal Bailiff Service says evaders' debts amount to around 1 billion rubles, a figure that has encouraged a new crackdown on non-payers. The authorities can stop them from leaving the country. It's also joining forces with the Employment Service to ensure every father owing cash can earn a wage to pay alimony. And the State Maintenance Fund could also be in the offing. It will pay out alimony direct to mothers, at the same time as extracting the amount from the fathers. But this will require new laws and large sums of money, and will be too little too late for those currently caught in the system. Anne Smith, RT, Moscow.